Jesus, dude, that's not that bad of a jump.
2027 and we're still arguing about the damn environment. When I was a kid, it was the big news. Global warming, rising ocean. It was already too late back then.
He doesn't even break a stride. He's still complaining about politics. Apparently it's 2027. I thought it was later than that.
Oh man, Eliza is so hot.
You're crazy. Niashia Akeem is way prettier.
Dude and a chick arguing about which chick's hotter. That's always lovely. I do believe around here is where the evidence locker is. Right. See, it's almost like a walkthrough, except for I'm just being chatty Cathy while I do it, so it's still a let's play, I think. I wish to pick that up. Ow, ow. Dick. Almost killed me. Still, you know, it's not exactly a walkthrough because I still didn't save the hostages. Species. I really wish I did. I just don't know where they are, and I guess I'm too lazy to search for them? I don't know. These boxes look metal to me, to be honest with you guys. I think it's strange that they don't conduct the electricity into my prosthetics. I think that's what they're called. Prosthetics. Symbiotics. Awesome myotics. Hacksaws, 4891. Opened up. Yeah, I can't hack that. Do I have any praxis? One. We'll get that and that. That'll be good, and then we'll learn how to hack saws. Level that up. Whoa! Oh, my TV just lit up. Terrorist attack on Seraph headquarters. Detroit officer Detective Gene Skopowski. That's what I'm going to go with. Subject 012. Probable use of unidentified high-tech compound. Details. While examining the crime scene, Detective Hayward and I both noticed the area covered by the attack seemed to be abnormally damaged, burnt to a degree that could not be explained by a normal fire or the use of any known explosives. It was the same for all the recovered victims' bodies. Residue analyzed by forensic lab officers, and the scene likely comes from high-tech accelerant of unknown nature. It seems the labs, equipment, and victims were deliberately burned to an excessive degree. The most obvious conclusion is that it was done to eliminate all possible trace evidence, but it just feels odd, like something was off. Close. Interesting. Bolster that. Ebook. Autopsy report of Megan Reed. Name, Reed Megan. Age, 32. Sex, female. Blood type, O positive. Path, MD, Lorne. Preliminary note. I've been appointed by the state to perform autopsies on the remains of multiple victims of the attack on Seraph Industries. This is due to the critical nature of the incident and the need for the State Department to be fully aware of every detail without going through an endless array of bureaucratic forms and requests. This is in no way linked to the competence of the local M.E. Darker, Dr. Gerald Campbell, and shouldn't be interpreted as such. Final diagnosis: 1. Vertebral vertebral injuries. A. Vertebrae in the neck area are displaced. B. Abrasion of the bones consistent with severe and sudden stress or pressure. 2. Ligature strangulations. A. Abrasions found on the neck area. B. Hard to clearly identify due to severe burns, but throat seems crushed. 3. Severe burns. Extremely severe burns covering the entirety of the body. B. Accelerant residue has been sent to chem lab for analysis. C. Absence of fumes and ash in the lungs indicate burns are post-mortem. 4. Toxicology report. A. Blood ethanol, none detected. Blood drug screen, no drugs detected. Clinico-pathologic correlation. Cause of death is quick and intense snapping of the neck vertebrae combined with crushing pressure. Body was likely burned after the subject was deceased. Dr. Dana Hall, M.A. Anything on the shelves? Maybe I missed something when I was in here. Seraph Industries report, TA. Incident. Terrorist attack on Seraph Industry headquarters, Detroit. Officer Detective Christopher Chase. 23 attackers are definitely professionals. Details, quick rundown. There was no trace evidence found at what seems to be the point of entry. The incident didn't last long, but the amount of damage was excessive. There are a large number of victims, and yet not many rounds were fired and accuracy was spot on. The attackers were probably all marksmen. This was the work of top-notch professionals. Seraph confirms that a new augmentation design was being tested just prior to the attack, but that the augmentation itself was unharmed and no files related to it were stolen. The obvious motive here is theft and/or corporate espionage, but why destroy the facility and murder everyone? A competitor would no doubt benefit from such a catastrophe, but these measures were quite extreme, and to my knowledge, this is an incident without precedence. I want to note here that I've brought this matter up to Lieutenant Ashbrook on multiple occasions with no concrete results. Getting a dry mouth. Incident. Terrorist attack on Seraph Industry headquarters. Out. Officer Detective Gene Skapowski. Confused witnesses. Apart from Seraph's chief of security, who is still in critical condition, and another lab technician who is lying deep in coma in the same hospital. The only witness to the attack of the Seraph left alive is a tech named Arthur Hopkins. Seemingly something peculiar regarding the witness's deposition or lack thereof. When we got on the scene, Mr. Hopkins was waiting for us in a rec room near the labs. He was obviously in shock, but was quite coherent and ready to give a clear description of the incident. The emergency response team wanted to make sure his condition was stable before allowing us to interview him. When we came back to check up, after his checkup a few minutes later, he was incoherent and confused. He couldn't remember anything about the attack. We still haven't heard back from the ER team regarding the matter. Addendum, Captain Penn. The situation has been resolved with the medical team. Mr. Hopkins' condition has been validated. He suffered from severe concussion. Matter is closed. Interesting. Need to get a drink. My drink's right there, but I don't want to stop playing. You know what this game needs? A new game plus mode. I would like to carry over my Jensen from the last one. I'm actually going to look for something real quick, because I think there's a side quest over here, if I'm remembering correctly.
Hey, Jensen! Long time no see.
Hello.
Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. I like your new style. A bit revealing for my taste, but not entirely unappealing.
Oh, yeah? Well, don't get your hopes up, big boy. I'm undercover, keeping tabs on derelict row-ballers. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive. We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman. This guy is nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits the fan. You in?
Yeah, sure, why the fuck not?
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall
That's
in the
descriptive.
victim's blood. So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
Okay. But we have to be careful how we handle this. It could discredit your investigation.
True, but thing is, Jensen, it's either this or there simply won't be an investigation. You know me, I usually play by the book. Only this time, the bad guy's a friend of the publisher.
Okay.
Okay. What's this about getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I needed to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-aug gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh? I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted. Would make shit easier to handle on my side.
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
And as a hitman?
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a hitman?
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police station.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen. We think O'Malley will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
Okay, let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
Yeah, sure. Do. Let's go to his apartment, because I think his apartment is the one that almost, or actually did kill me last time. Yes. So turn around.
I never let T-Boss people give me with no car.
Hello. Cheerio. Good day, lads. Don't mind me. I'm a traveler. Doop. The other body's gone. That's interesting. That button push was a little bit weird, but okay. Hacksaws. Hack. Oh, I wanted to have
Access granted.
See? Close. We need to read that first. 1029. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. That fucking beep scared me. Beep, beep, beep. Going up in the bed. Not the best move. Don't forget limb clinics are open. Blah, blah, blah. Be right back. And we're back. That's not what I wanted. 1029. I think that's all of them. F5. Take that. Come, no, come here. Be right back. Sorry about that. Back. Okay, can't get in there. Let us hacksaw this computer. Hack. And
Access
captured.
granted.
Security gate. Surprising. Nothing? What's the password for that? Nothing? Not a thing? No, come here. Too heavy. I can punch through walls. The rise of the PMCs. Interesting. This dude's got a lot of it, like, ordnance. I mean, he's even got ordnance in his bathroom. That's some serious, like, wow. Well, we found at least one piece of evidence. So let us go downstairs. And that's not what I wanted. Gonna hit F5 real quick, save right here. And kill you. Kill you. No, kill you. Just kill people until we die.
Kill me.
Kill you, you say? That sounds like a wonderful idea.
I didn't want this. What were you thinking?
Come on. Come around the corner. Come to daddy.
Where are you?
Right here. You're not gonna come around the corner. Okay. Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Nothing here.
Okay, now what we're gonna do is
No,
just
bullshit.
sneak up right here.
Who's it?
Main story character, no big deal. Thank you. Thank you. Who's next?
Don't make me come after you. This won't end well. Give up.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Just wanted to see how many of them I could get. Alright, I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Deus Ex.